Hey guys, I just finished teaching a class at an after-school program, and for the last maybe 7 years, I've been teaching coding to 5th graders and 6th graders. Sometimes I would have 7th and 8th graders, but the after-school program that I teach at are mostly 5th and 6th graders. And so for the last 7 years, I've been teaching coding at 3 to 4 different school districts. And what I have an observation I like to put out there. So basically, what I have observed is that boys or male are really into coding. Today, for example, I went to an after-school program, and all 5 boys came to the coding class, no females. Now, that might be the fact that I might be a male teacher, but I want to point out a couple interesting tidbits or observation I've noticed. So I finished teaching a coding assignment today, and it was about JavaScript, and I taught the kids how to do a few simple codes, and you know, the boys were really excited. So after they finished the assignment, I gave them 3 times, and one boy kept on coding. I mean, he can't be more than like 9 years old, and he just kept on coding, and he got really excited when he got the computers to do things. And so this is not abnormally, because I've seen it happen many times, where the boys get really excited, and they literally would sit there for an hour applying all the skills I've taught them. In the past, I would have female students, and when I give them free time, they would just stop. The minute I give them free time, they would stop, and they would jump on the computer, and they would play on the computer, or they would chit-chat with their friends. Another thing I observe is that female students a lot of times won't get excited about the coding assignment. They have to get excited first, then they will do the coding assignment. And with boys, for example, their excitement comes about when they solve the puzzle, when they accomplish the task I give them. So that's their excitement. I found out the boys get really excited when they finish a task, or when they accomplish what I taught them, versus the females. They cannot get excited. They cannot do the task until they get excited. Another thing is that a lot of female students will lose focus really quick. Like, I would teach a little assignment, and I would break it into little parts, and all they have to do is apply the little parts, the little steps, and they will get it. But you know, it might take them 5 minutes to figure it out. And I kid you not, most female students will quit after 30 seconds. Now, most boys will plow through it for about 2 minutes, 3 minutes, then they'll raise their hand. And some boys have a lot of patience, and they will basically stick with it for at least 5 minutes before they ask for my help. So that's a very interesting tidbit. So why do I bring this up? Because to be competitive, we have to acknowledge that there are bio differences between males and females, between genders and race. If not, we will lose our competitive edge as a society, as a nation, as a corporation. A lot of people will try to alter the fact, but a lot of things are operated on a very micro level. Like, for example, I teach this assignment, and I have a couple of boys. Every year I would have boys who would go back home and sit on the computer and practice and go farther with what I taught them. And they will come back, and they get so excited, they'll show me what they have learned. And to this day, I have not one single female student come up to me and show me what they have learned. But boys will get so excited, they'll like show me, hey, you know, I just learned how to do this. You know, one boy came up to me and showed me he was able to program his calculator so that it looks like a little mini Game Boy. We worked on that project that involved that, and he was so excited. He went home, he tried it, he went online, figured it out, and he was able to create, I think, Pong on it. You know, it's not that hard, you know. Another boy went on, and now he's doing coding at OCs, and he's just coding all the time. Now, what I'm saying is that on a microscopic level, these boys are taking what I've learned and going home and practicing and trying on their own. Now you times that by like 10,000 male across America, all doing this, right? And you don't see any female. And then when by the time they go to college, you're gonna have these boys who have already, 5,000 hours of coding, programming. By the time they go to college, their skill is gonna be so much higher than your average females who are learning coding at the college, while these boys have been coding since they were in middle school. So what happens, their brain is already wired for that language. Their brain's already wired for that logic, that pattern recognition, that ability to think on a computerized level. And so now what happened is the diversity movement is trying to force that and change that by saying the reason why you don't get a lot of good female programmers is because there's prejudice or whatever, when in fact, I mean, I'm sure there's great female programmers, but if like 80% of all boys like to do coding and only 20% of the females like to do coding, you have a very shallow talent pool on the female side. So basically, what I'm trying to say is that already at such a young age, there's already a divergence of interests. And so what happened is these divergences get more and more pronounced as they become adults. And so what happened is the feminists or the social justice warrior or whatever are trying to artificially alter that. Now, when you try to artificially alter something and not let it happen organically, you will have chaos. And this is why communism don't work. Because it's trying to organic force something. Wealth distribution does not work because people have different talent and ambition and drive